Welcome, everybody, to the Frames Per Second podcast. My name is Kenneth B. Joining me on the show, we have Rod and Mike. That's all we need. Spike is out this week.
Damn, that's fucked up, man. Said you don't even need Spike.
So anyway he said it's gonna be fucking.
Yeah,
Any
it
way you
is.
say it. There's no way to clean that up.
No way.
Oh, man. If people want context to that opening, check out Squid Game Season 3 recap. We did review that if you have not listened to that. So
You say games or game? Which one you said?
I'll probably put a plural on it. I'm sure
They
I
say
did.
all black. They say the black people be put.
Yeah, it's always
Squid
plural.
Games.
It's always pearl.
I mean, but shit. I mean,
They played
It's
multiple
games.
games,
They
bro.
did.
I don't understand why it's called Squid Game.
Yeah.
Was the last one called Squid Game? The last one was called Squid Game.
Yeah, it was. It was
Yeah.
like Sky Squid Game or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why. But we're here to talk about Inception.
It's a
man.
Patreon nomination, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. And I meant to have this information available in my notes, but nevertheless,
What
here
you
we
need?
go.
Oh, okay.
Well, the cast, because it's a pretty star-studded
Star-studded,
cast. Yeah. Looking back at it,
Was it
2010.
star-studded then?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. That's
'Cause
why I
Tom
thought
Hardy.
it was
I don't think he was big like that back in 2010, right?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
so either. So yeah, of course we know Leo, but it had Cillian Murphy. I don't know if he was a name back then either.
Killian.
Killian.
Killian?
I think it's Killian.
I thought I'd been saying Cillian for years until somebody corrected me recently.
Really?
Yeah, it's Killian Murphy. Well, unless they were lying to me, I don't see why they would lie. But yeah, I got corrected maybe fairly recently.
When was Batman Begins? Because
That
he was
was-
Scarecrow.
Way after.
No, he
this.
wasn't. Oh, Scarecrow.
Yeah, that was well after this.
It was well after this. Batman Begins was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
This Jordan Gordon-Levitt guy. He's probably not as known as the other ones, but he is a face.
I think this put him on. I think this movie made him a thing.
And Tom Hardy, Rod already mentioned, and this I thought was really that I didn't know. Elliot Page now went by Ellen Page back then.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No,
Damn.
I was confused when I was looking at the cast. Yeah, I was like,
I can already see this about to be a problem.
No. I'm curious. Who? Elliot Page?
Remember Ellen Page, who was in Juno and this?
She's a him now.
trans.
Oh, I didn't know
She's
that.
him now. Jesus Christ.
What else? Is that wrong?
No. Oh, it was. I mean, maybe it's wrong. I don't know. It was just the way you said it. It was very childlike.
I swear I didn't mean it like that.
No.
I was really
Reddit, do not trip.
Yeah.
I don't think you meant it in
No,
a bad
you
way.
did.
It was just
You did.
funny the
It
way
just-
you said it. The way it came out was just funny. That's all.
it
I
is
did not
funny.
notice.
Yeah.
I didn't either, Rod. Because I kept looking for the actor.
Wow.
I was like,
Yeah.
who is playing this woman? And I was like, wait, am I I was like,
No,
oh,
it was a very, very big
I
thing.
don't remember.
Well, you're not really on social media like that. So
Yeah, I guess,
you would miss
yeah.
that. But it was a big thing
When did that happen?
years ago. Not 10, but maybe 2 or 3.
What's his name now?
Elliot. So I went from Ellen to Elliot.
Yep.
Elliot
yeah.
what?
Elliot Page.
Play Ariane.
They got the top surgery and everything
Oh
done.
wow, yeah, the whole shit.
So now
Got the Drake abs and everything.
I think his might be real.
No, I don't know, man.
Let me see.
Look like Drake abs. Them Drake abs.
Maybe it is. I don't
Hey,
know.
you know what I'm saying? That's what Drake
don't
got it
know.
from. He's like shit.
Like, oh shit.
Like they doing it,
My
goddamn.
boy Elliot got him. Shit, I can get him
Shit.
too.
That's cool.
Now I had previously thought that in situations like this, when they operated as Ellen at the time, you would still refer to them as she.
Mm-hmm.
And then my girl was saying that that's not right, and I just now realized I forgot to look it up. So I don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do. I know y'all don't really care like that, but
No, I do. I do.
I guess I'm just gonna say them. Because
No, I do care.
I don't
Well,
know.
the actor's name is Ariane. So I think I'm
Oh, you mean the character?
character. Yes. I'm
So I
sorry.
guess we can
Thank
go
you.
by the character being
Yes.
a woman.
Yes.
So when we refer to when we refer to she,
Just say the name.
we're referring at. Well, I think we can say she because I think the character that Elliot is playing is a woman.
Yes.
So we can say she in reference to the character.
Right.
Yeah, and I think we should be fine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
go ahead and put that up front so y'all don't try to like say we're being disrespectful.
Because I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I didn't know until he said that. So yeah, I know
it pissed so many people off. I'm like, man, Elliot's living his best life. Got him a girl, got him some abs.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Elliot ain't fucking with y'all,
Elliot look good, man. Yeah. And Ken Watanabe, who's been in a lot of
fuck is
movies.
that?
That's Sato.
He look like Logic too.
He look like Logic.
No, you can't tell me that I look like Logic, though. Young Sinatra, bro.
I swear to God, every single white man at some point looked like Logic.
Yeah, for real.
Jesus Christ, man. Logic can't catch a
He
break.
can't, bro. He
Jesus.
just can't win. You can't win.
God
Anyway,
damn.
man.
Sorry.
This movie is definitely one of the ones to a lot of folks. It made over 400% of its budget a return. It snagged 4 Oscars. Is this a classic to you guys or not? I want to start there.
Yeah, man. Especially from a standpoint of revolutionizing filmmaking. You know, kind of like how Matrix did. Hate or love Matrix. Matrix did some revolutionary stuff with what they were doing for the time, and this movie is the same way. Yeah, like none of this stuff that they were doing in this movie had been done. We see it now. We see it in Euphoria. We seen it in Marvel. Like a lot of the stuff they did here, people are still doing it now. So it was way ahead of its time what they were doing filmmaking wise. It was like incredible. Like that shit, the bending of the worlds and shit. I mean, we saw that in fucking
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Like this is years later.
Yeah, man.
You know, the shit like we saw on Euphoria when she was walking through that remember she was walking, she was like high, and then the room was spinning.
Yep.
That was from Inception. Inception was the people that did that first. So yeah, man, revolutionized all that shit. The extra slow mo that they're doing now. I don't even know how the fuck they did that then. Because we didn't have frame rates that was that fast as we do now. You know how we have 120-second frame rates in filmmaking? That wasn't a thing back then. At least I don't know unless they just had access to it. How the fuck do you slow that down like that? So yeah, man, they did some incredible shit in this movie just from a filmmaking perspective.
What about you, Mike?
I agree with Rod for the most part. I'm not smart enough to really like this movie. I've seen it a few times, and I'm just like,
It does a lot.
all right.
It does a lot.
I definitely thought about you watching it.
Why?
Oh.
The fuck? What kind of shit is that? I definitely thought about your dumb ass. Yo fucking
You don't like time traveling and all this other shit, bruh.
only drawing in coloring book ass. I was thinking about your stupid motherfucking ass.
Oh shit! But it wasn't time travel.
It wasn't time
That's
travel.
the crazy
That doesn't
part.
bother me.
It wasn't time travel.
It's all of the fucking dream, and then it's a dream in a dream, and then are we in a dream of a dream? I'm just like, nope, I'm out.
Would you like Vanilla Sky though?
I do, but I think I'm more comfortable sitting in with Vanilla Sky and just being like, this is just like a weirdo artsy whatever. This one, if you tune out, you're just gonna be lost.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. If you turn away, go get some snacks,
You're fucked.
Oh, you fucked up.
Yeah. I still think it's a great movie, especially like from what Rob was saying, the way that they filmed things. The story itself, I tap out pretty quick. So I'm just like, all right, bro, I don't know. We're in a dream of a nightmare in a dream. I'm straight. This is too fucking much. And I can never remember what the fucking point is. It's like, why are they doing all this? I know Cillian Murphy, they have to implant an idea into his head.
To break up his company.
But why?
Because they were going to be much of a powerhouse in this sector of business. So the other guy was a competitor. So
they're willing to die for this?
It's still corporate espionage.
It's for money.
Yeah,
It's
it's
for
just
money.
for money. Yeah.
See, that's the part, as many times as I've seen this movie, it's only like 2 or 3, I never understand if there's a deeper motive.
Nope. I
So
don't
then
think so.
why is Leonardo DiCaprio's team so cool with being like, all right, well, let's do this, and we might die to get this guy a whole bunch of money? That's all it is?
I don't think they ever
Oh,
thought
it's
they were
money
going to
for
die,
them.
though. They didn't know they were going to
Cobb
potentially
did.
die.
Cobb was like, look, if we do this sedation thing, and then we go in there, and then if somebody dies,
talking
then
about
your
the
brain,
limbo shit.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
not necessarily die, but you get stuck in that limbo place. So he knew that was a possibility. So all of this, see, I thought that it was just for money. So I was always like, well, I don't care if any of you fucking die, because that's a stupid reason to do all of this. And then when she, what's his name?
Elliot.
No.
Oh,
no.
in I'm sorry.
We were good, man. We gave the disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? We were good. This dude is still thinking about she/him.
I am.
Jesus Christ, no. Elliot is him from now on. I'm talking about the Asian dude that got
Sato.
left. Sato.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So the whole thing is to get Sato some bread? So he
No,
pays
not
him?
just him. It's for them too. They
Right.
they benefit. They're
monetarily.
No, it's not for them. They're doing. It's for Cobb because Cobb wants to get back home.
But he can't get back home.
He can because Sato can help him
How?
because he can make. Like he said, I can make a phone call and he can be able to get through customs. Remember, he's wanted for murder of
Of his
suspected
wife.
murder of his wife. Yeah, so Sato somehow, somewhere is able to enable him to get through customs undetected, so he can get back home.
Okay, so so that explains Cobb, but everybody else?
I feel like
that's why he lied to everybody else and didn't tell them that you can get stuck
Well, I
in a
think they
limbo.
just work for him. They're just like, all right, bro, we good with it.
See, that's
no, they're
wild
not
to me.
good. That's why
They became less good though, right?
no. That's why she was just like, you got us involved in this shit, because
Right.
they didn't know. They didn't
That's why
know
Cobb
that.
lied to them then.
Yes.
No, that's what
Got it.
Ariande was pointing out when she found out the truth.
right.
Right.
I don't think they would have went. What Mike is saying, I don't think they would have went along with it if they knew they was that in danger as they was by him being there.
Yes. That's why I've always been
Yeah.
confused. Because I was like, if they know that they're in danger, then why would they do this just so they can get some money? But then if Cobb knew and he was trying to get home, I guess I missed the Shido part. This, like I said, I'm not smart enough for this movie. I turn it on and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go. This is heady, this is intellectual, and within 30 minutes, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck just happened.
You gotta hang in there.
I've hung in there 3 times. This ain't my kind of film, dude. I'm just like, this is why I don't, you know what? Ken brought up time travel. This is precisely why I don't like time travel, because it gets
much.
too fucking confusing.
Messy.
It is a lot to to process. Even on the rewatch, I'm like, okay, five minutes here is this long in this word. It's like it's crazy to kind of really start process, especially like towards the end when the fucking van going off and bruh. This
Dog,
shit-
I was
And
like-
you know what? I think it was actually 20 minutes. I haven't timed it, but I think that van was falling for 20 minutes because they said that we got 20 minutes. And I think they actually timed it to where it's 20 minutes in the actual movie.
that would be fucking insane.
That would be insane.
if it was that level of
Do
detail.
you know how
in the
long it
movie.
was taking that van to fall?
No, I
into the
got what
water?
y'all was saying. I think that's goofy.
No,
that's
Because
fucking.
That's
I was
dope
like,
as
I was
hell.
like, wait a minute now, because there's edits and shit that come in. If it
I
was,
know.
you know what? If it was a one take shot and it was 20 minutes, I would think that was dope.
I don't think it's dope, even if they edited it that
Because
way.
of the
Then that means it
idea
was
of-
more than 20 minutes.
No,
'Cause you had to edit shit out.
No, just but in the movie to have
yeah.
that actually be 20 minutes as said in the movie, and it actually plays out to be 20 minutes in a movie that's about time and the perception of time, bruh, come
That'd
on.
be dope.
That's a little meta, Mike.
No,
Oh man.
because in reality, it would be more than 20 minutes. So they would be wrong
because
in
of the
film.
edits. I get you, but
Right.
the fact that that's ambitious though.
No.
It's still ambitious.
They should have
do.
done it in a. They should have done that whole
Like a
20
one
minutes
take.
in a fake one take. You know what we're talking about? Fake one take.
I get you.
That would have been dope to me.
Yeah, but I don't think they had. Yeah, because I don't think one takes was out by then.
Yeah, of course they were. One take's been out since the 60s.
Really? Oh, they have
Yeah.
been. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But they weren't like a popular thing. But I think that would have been crazy.
it would have been hard to do a one take with a movie like this though, because of all the effects.
Wait, when did 24 come out?
24.
Damn, when did 24 come
It was
out?
before this. And 24 made. Yeah, 24 was before this.
Was it this 2020?
2001. This came out in 2010.
Wait. But did 24 have effects like they didn't
No,
have?
no, I
No,
ain't talking
no,
about the
no.
effects. I'm just saying like 24. Every episode was an hour.
Yeah.
And the thing,
Oh,
even
oh,
when
And
you're
that shit
saying-
was an hour.
yeah,
and
it
I
was
think
an
that's
hour.
cool.
It's kinda crazy,
I think
yeah.
that's
If
cool
they did it
though.
like that, I would have been like,
I never
"Aight,
watched 24.
You fucking up.
No, I heard about it, but yeah, Ken
Jack
them
Bauer's
used to
that
talk
guy.
about it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Yeah.
this is a fucking small gripe. I can already see Reddit being all mad.
I think
it.
I look. I'm not sure.
Well, he hasn't
but
confirmed. We just talked about
if it
true,
did, I
Yeah,
think that would be
yeah.
actually
that is
fucking
fucking
cool.
dope.
All right.
That adds another
Yeah,
layer
yeah.
to the movie.
It does. It would.
But yeah, so we introduced the idea of time dilation, which means basically 5 minutes real time is an hour in a dream. And the
That makes
idea of architects, building worlds, and then you have in these worlds what are essentially like, as he described, like white blood cells, and rules of not recreating real places because you don't understand what's real and what isn't. Did you? I guess we kind of already talked about that whole idea. Was that fascinating or
It makes sense.
a challenge to kind of grasp?
It is challenging. Like again, I think it's very ambitious to do this. Yeah, I really like it.
It's both for me. Like I think it's a fascinating idea, and as a sci-fi guy, and then you got the action in the sci-fi, not like this hasn't been there, but it's just like you had that part. But watching this, especially when you get towards the end and they kind of set it up and tell you what the rules are,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting there like, every time we flip from one spot to the other, all my brain is thinking about like, man, this whole time they're on level 3, they have like 60 minutes. But in the real world, it's fucking on level 1, the van is fucking dropping. Like, this shit was fucking with me, bro.
No, yeah.
That shit was crazy.
And then you have like what was it called, projectors or whatever?
Yeah,
that
your
come in.
projection.
Yeah, it was dope, man. I like it because that's how dreams feel. Dreams feel like fucking
Yeah.
long ass time.
Yes.
So to write this and be like, oh man, we should make a movie, but it did get a little pretentious to like, because everything that they were saying, it's like, yo, like, is this necessary? It's like y'all doing a lot. Y'all doing a whole fucking lot, yo.
Well, it was almost damn 2.5 hours long movie, which is a Nolan thing. He loves these long movies. We also get introduced to the idea of a totem
Mike has
as
a
well.
face.
It doesn't matter. I'm still just confused on the motive then, because now I'm wondering, why did he go back to save Shido? What?
Because he needed the
He needed Shido.
It's
to come
not
back
Shido.
To,
It's what is it?
Sato.
Sato.
Now you got me confused.
It's Sato. I think it's Sato.
I thought you said okay.
He needed to so he can
I
get
didn't call him Cheeto.
He didn't say Cheeto.
the motive was saying him because he was able to give him a immigration pass.
Yeah, he needed him.
Yeah,
He had to go get him.
I need better motives. I think
It was for the motive was the kids.
Yeah, but then him tricking everybody else to going along with it. I can't move past
But that shows how fucked up he is. Though,
Yeah,
as a
Cobb is
person.
really a fucking dick then.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize he was such a piece of shit.
Yeah, none of them did until they got in that damn level. So the spinning top thing, which is still a thing now.
What they call
totem.
it? Totem. Yeah.
Yeah, the totem, which is the spinning top. Did that start to kind of clue you into like there may be some levels of uncertainty? Because that was his whole thing. Whenever some shit would happen, he would come out, he would spin that fucking top because he didn't know if the world was real or not. And of course, we ended with that as well.
Yeah. I didn't pick up on that part that he would. Well, I knew he did it for just to make sure that he was in the real world or whatever. So, but they all had him though. Like Weston had to die.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah.
And then she made the chess piece or whatever. So yeah. No.
This should, like I said, it's really cool to watch. It's just all of it just goes over my head. I cannot keep up.
Gotcha.
at all.
That's because you think about stuff too hard, and I'm the same way.
I try not to, but
I'm the same way. That's why I can't play like a lot of different games because I think about it for too fucking long. But now, and I feel you get stuck there.
Yeah, it's just certain things just don't make sense to me, and I'm just like, this is too like heady. I cannot figure out what's happening, and then for a movie that's 2.5 hours long, for me to just watch it not knowing what's happening, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Part of this story is this whole thing with Mal and Cobb, which is how they ended up in the mess at the end, and we learned that she believed that she was in limbo, and that's what led to her taking her life.
So she was not in limbo.
No. She thought she was.
Wait.
When she jumped off the hotel.
So when she jumped out the window, that was real life?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Yeah.
So when he was like, our kids are waiting for you, he was telling the truth there.
Yes.
right, she lost touch on what was reality.
Because they were
And it was
down
his
there
fault,
for...
though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he plugged...
So that's why
He
I feel like
planted
it's
the
his fault.
idea in her head.
I get it now.
That's why he
Okay.
knew Inception was
possible.
Possible,
but
yeah.
again, he never really revealed the details of that to any of them.
But he had hands
the only
on
reason
the
they found
spinach.
out was Ariande nosy ass.
Nosy ass. She was nosy as fuck.
Bruh,
But good
like,
thing she was.
Mind
though.
your own fucking business.
This is her business.
Now, why the fuck you in my dreams? In my elevator. I
Right.
told your ass not to go down there. You
Right.
took your ass down there. She should have killed her ass.
Because she was probably like, why are you always doing this by yourself? That's fucking weird. Because
That's
I
what she
thought the
was.
same thing. I thought the same thing she thought. When she kept walking by and that motherfucker was conked out by himself, I'm like, wait a minute now. What the
Right.
fuck are you doing?
You
and
wanted
then my thing was, motherfucker, go to therapy. Work this out.
was
Get
his-
this woman out of your brain
That
so you're
was
not
his
doing this
therapy.
shit. You going down to the fucking basement hanging out with your crazy ass wife.
So finding out that story, the real story, what happened with Mal, did that change you guys' perception of Cobb?
It does now.
Yeah.
To change my perception. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, it's what the guy wanted. And he just knew it was possible. So it didn't necessarily change my perception. It's just like, oh, okay, that's how he knows. That's that's
What
how
about your view? What about views of him as a protagonist? Planning the idea in Mal's mind that her world wasn't real, which is the first incidence of an Inception.
Well, at the end of the day, we know he wasn't like on the up and up. He was a thief at the end of the day. So
Right.
he's like I can't really call him an anti-hero, but he's a thief. So I never had this protagonist perception of him. He's not doing stuff for the greater good. He's doing it to help this other billionaire.
To get back to his family. Or his kids.
It's like a dual purpose. So
Yeah.
to get back to his family and to help this billionaire stop this other guy from being successful.
Okay.
So it's not like he's helping the greater good. What?
I feel like I need to watch a breakdown video. There has to be more of a motive than this. They were like this.
They
what's
didn't
his
give
name?
us
Sato.
Sato.
Sato is really willing to die to get more money than this other dude. He's really willing to let his. I guess he didn't know either, did he?
No.
So he didn't know either that his consciousness might get stuck in limbo.
Right.
This is ridiculous.
He thought it was all safe. And then he ran
They
a test.
all thought it was safe.
And then he ran a test on them to see if they were the men for the job. And they basically passed the test or something like that.
That was in the beginning?
That was in the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then fuck Sato too then.
Yeah, Sato's really
Yeah.
the one that you gotta blame, honestly, because he's the one that's backing this whole project.
Because at some point, I feel like they were trying to make it seem like Sato was like a good guy and like a sympathetic character.
Oh no.
So I was like, oh, I don't understand why I'm supposed to care if this dude dies or not. Like, why am I supposed to care if his brain gets stuck in limbo? But it's only because if that happens, then Cobb can't get back to his family. I don't give a fuck about Cobb neither.
Yeah.
Like this, yeah.
Sato's
it's
not a good
confusing.
guy.
They tried to make you feel for Cobb with the family element.
Yeah,
but
showing the kids,
Yeah,
not always
yeah.
seeing their faces. So they tried to blend that in with the story about,
I tell you,
the
the
wife.
love story always. Yeah.
But I will say this before I get off Maul. Maul was fucking terrifying, bro.
She was scary.
She did.
That was
She
a
was.
scary ass white woman.
Man, there's nothing scarier than a damn.
An angry white woman with a
Yeah,
gun.
I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, she wasn't fucking around. But But yeah, before we can even get to the idea of Inception, Cobb has to get a team. And of course, things definitely escalate with Sato involved. So we meet Ariane, the architect, Eames, the forger, and Yusuf, the chemist. Were there any particular team member or unique skill set that stood out to you guys?
I'm still a little confused on the architect's role of having to create a maze in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, do y'all know why she has to create it in a minute's time?
Was she an architect? I thought the dark skinned guy was the architect.
He was
the guy that was driving the van.
no,
That's Yusuf. He
was
chemist.
the architect at the
He's the
beginning, though,
chemist.
wasn't he?
No,
that's
you're
somebody
probably
else.
talking
He
about
died.
Nash.
He
Nash
died.
got killed.
He got killed.
When did he get killed?
They
He
threw
got
him out
killed.
of helicopters.
Yeah. He got killed early on. That's why they had to get her.
That's
He betrayed
right.
them. Remember? Yeah, he was like, he sold you
them
guys out.
That's
Yep.
right. But I thought that was a dream too.
Yeah.
No, he
mind.
sold him out.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of skipped like the whole beginning part about him opening because we in that scene, and the whole test, and we get introduced to Maul, and the idea of Duncan and all the other stuff.
But I feel like that part is important because that's where the whole kick shit happens. Like, with the idea of falling, and you usually wake up when you're falling.
Yeah.
So I thought all of that was important for a setup. It is probably the most boring part of the movie for me, the setup part.
But it establishes the rules.
It establishes
and
the
everything.
rules.
Yeah,
So that's why I say it's important.
Yeah. No, it is. It is. I probably should have mentioned that part.
Yeah, it establishes the rules of what was happening.
Yeah. So yeah, but Sato, Mike Sato. Here's the other thing about Sato. When you're talking about he's trying to get money, like their whole thing about Fisher, who is Killian's character, is like they had to get him on this plane, which is this 10-hour trip, and they needed to get him on a 747. And this motherfucker just bought the whole fucking airline.
So that's what I didn't understand.
He said it was neater.
What?
It was neater.
Neater.
Yeah, he bought the whole fucking airline.
Wait, who bought the airline?
Sato.
So,
He has money.
but he wants more money.
No, he doesn't want. Yes, but he doesn't want to have. He's trying to take out his competitor.
I cannot believe that that's the only motive for this dude. I really thought there had to be some kind of I'm trying to save the world type.
Oh
shit
hell
happening
no!
here.
He's trying to take out his competitor.
That is crazy.
It's like he's blaming him for the same thing that he's essentially doing. He don't want one big dominant person, but you're becoming a dominant person by taking out your competitor.
They need to whoop Cobb's ass when he brings his fucking ass back from this other plane. Because that is crazy. I've been thinking this whole time I was just confused and there was something else that Sato was going for. He just wants more money. Cobb knew that, but Cobb was like, oh, I can get back to my family if I do what this motherfucker does, and I'm not going to tell my team what's happening. I'm going to put their lives in danger. They need to have a part 2 where they just whooping his ass in every dream of a dream.
Yeah,
just fucking him up.
Yeah, he didn't want he's incredibly wealthy, but he didn't want them to basically corner the market.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
He was trying to corner the market, basically. He wanted a monopoly on it, and he was like I said, he was trying to accuse. He didn't want them to do what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So it's a lot in this movie. So I'm gonna just kind of go through some other parts.
I'll help you through some of it. I'll help you through some of it. Yeah.
But anyways, once they get in, like shit takes fucking off. The crazy part, I think it was like an hour or so left. Like once they got to the first level.
Yeah. Well, if we get going, we going.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So like we see a train hitting Cobb and Ariane. Sato got shot because the white's blood cells basically are security. So the heist actually start, but things immediately go sideways, and we learn that Fisher has extraction training, so he has security in there because Arthur, I think, missed that level of intel.
Yeah. Do you get that part, Mike?
I got that part.
Okay.
Because he was hot. And he was trying to act like it wasn't a big deal. It was like, calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. I was with him. Like, don't tell me to calm down. You fucked up.
Motherfuckers shooting at us, man.
Yeah.
Oh, we got hit by a train. You telling me calm down?
Well, the
Slap
train
shit out
was
you.
Train was
Cobb
that's
shit.
Cobb shit.
See, fuck this movie,
Sorry.
dude.
Sorry.
God damn.
The military was Killian's thing. He
So
had train.
Cobb brought the train in
Yeah.
on accident, I assume.
Yes.
Right.
And then the military people was a completely side thing.
That's a side thing. That what's her name created. Killian.
Because
created.
remember, the train is how Maul and Cobb committed suicide to get back to the real world.
I didn't think that was. In the dream.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I picked up on that. Yes,
But because I think, and Ariana explained it, I can't remember how it worked, but the limbo was going to be his limbo. So whatever terrorist was down there, because Cobb had been there, is going to be what they saw. But Cobb's mind is so fucked up that's why Maul is just running around crazy, because when they built this world, they built the world. He has a world built of real memories, and they built this whole, and they've lost control of the world, basically.
yeah, because you're not supposed to do that with real memories.
Yeah.
I'm good on this.
Yeah.
This is just confusing as fuck, man.
So I think it's important to establish that this is the first dream.
Yeah, this is level 1.
This is level 1. So this is where they had the van and shit. This is
Yeah, I got that part. The van is a dream.
This is the first
Right.
one.
And
In
but the
reality,
van,
they're on the plane.
Reality still on the
Yes.
plane. At the end of the day,
yeah, they're in the sky.
10
Yes.
hours. 10 hours on the plane.
Yep.
That's all. As long as you know that,
I got
these
that part.
motherfuckers are on the plane for 10 hours right
And
now.
the van is the kick on level 1.
Yes.
And the Charger's on the kick on the other level.
The
lower
Charger.
level. Charges. I'm sorry.
What charges?
So
The dynamite and shit.
yeah. So the way I label it is
Bro.
plane, van, hotel. That's what the charges are. Hotel is the second level. So they put themselves to sleep in the van, and now they about to go to the next level.
Every level they have to put themselves to sleep to go to another
So
level.
they'll go to another level, and that's when they're in the hotel.
Y'all just talk amongst yourselves. This is
No,
too,
man,
this is
come
too
on,
much
you
for
got
me.
it.
No,
You got
we
this.
got you, Mike.
You got this.
You've
before
seen it
anybody
3 times, so
tries-
you with us.
I'm not saying this movie's bad. I think this movie is really
Yeah.
good. I'm simply saying this is too. I'm not smart enough to enjoy.
I'll try to
this.
walk you through it.
Nah,
It's good when you really break it down. It's good.
it's
so
too
good.
confusing, man. I did not know that he brought that train in. Why did he bring the train in? 'Cause
He didn't
couldn't-
try. It was preemptive.
See, the
Like,
thing
it
is,
wa-
he's such a bitch ass.
Yeah.
Because it's like you doing all this shit, and like he said, even if it doesn't kill you, you feel it. You feel it in the dream. Like this is still pain.
Yeah.
So you're getting people hurt
Yeah.
because you can't be honest about.
Then you got your crazy ass wife coming too.
Right.
Yeah, who
man.
we don't know what Maul is going to do, which she was a great villain,
Right.
by the way, because, yeah.
Because she popped up again in the
Yeah.
first scene, when we first opened up.
Yep.
He's like, "What you doing here?"
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
again, like so they established that early too, that she's gonna.
And
pop
Arthur
up.
knew about it, because Arthur was like, why is she here, bro?
Yeah.
Well, then that makes him kind of stupid.
Because
Why is he asking, why are you here? You know why she's here, because I'm in your fucking brain, dickhead.
But the beauty of the whole security thing that he missed is that let everybody know, like, nah, what happens here is fucked up, because remember, the forger, Tom Hardy, Eames was going to go up and just shoot him. It was like, nah, you can't kill him. Because if you kill him, that he'll end up being stuck down
Stuck
here.
in limbo.
And they were like, wait, what do you mean? And then that's when he broke the other parts of the rules down. And it was like, you knew about this shit and you didn't tell us?
They weren't mad enough. Let's take about 5 minutes to beat your ass, and then we can get back to this. Because Leo ain't whooping my ass. We're going to take about 5 good minutes fucking you up, and then we'll get back to this mission.
Yeah. So the forger obviously can mask as different people. So he was like Peter Browning. So he was trying to extract information out.
That was cool.
Yeah. Which the code that he actually said is the code that actually works. But they were like, nah, that shit ain't good enough. And then in order to keep playing along with the whole ruse or whatever, the heist. But yeah, she got real quickly. Were you guys surprised that everything just went fucking sideways?
I mean, because you going to all these different levels. There's so many different things can happen. Then you add the element of Cobb and his fucking memories in it. It was chaotic.
And
It was chaotic. And then you got these motherfuckers sleep on a van.
yes.
Like as if you could just freely just ride around when you know these motherfuckers are trying to kill you at the same time. So I thought that was dope. And then because the van was shaking, then you get the hotel scene, and that's where you get the
That's
whole
insane.
dope fucking floating and all that shit, because they're floating around in the other level.
The
That
risk
was
was
so
raised immediately. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh.
Yeah, you said, what did you say? I didn't hear.
Just the risk. Like,
Yeah, nah, for
tension,
sure.
everything. It was like, no, this shit is real, bro.
Yeah. Because they was like, is that the plane? It was like, no, it's closer. It's the van. Because at first they thought it was turbulence on the plane. But no, it wasn't Turbulence on the plane. It was the van.
How do they know that?
The one that Leonardo's partner, what's his name?
Arthur. I think it was Arthur.
Yeah. He knows that because he's used to doing it. He's like, no, it's a little closer. It's the level above.
See, shit like that is what makes me just be like, I give up on trying to understand this, because I would have thought it was fucking Turbulence too.
I know, but I think that's dope though.
Yeah.
That he's just like, that's not the plane.
It does lead to one of the dopest scenes I've ever seen in the movie.
Yeah.
That whole scene where I forget the guy's name again. The guy with the 3 names. The little white dude that was running on the walls and fighting.
Joseph
people.
Levitt.
Oh, Arthur. Yeah.
Joseph
That's
Levitt.
Arthur. That whole scene with him is just
it's
fucking
masterful.
insane.
It's masterful.
It really. Every time I see it, I'm just like, I don't know how you did this.
Bruh.
Yeah.
How did you do? Because it doesn't look like just plain old CGI.
Nah, it's like you didn't have gravity. It's like
Yes.
zero gravity for real. Like you had to train in zero gravity
That's crazy.
to do that shit.
Yeah, and that's on level 2. Because the other thing they said is that in level 1, he was like, yeah, shit's gonna get even harder the lower we go down. So it's like these motherfuckers, damn, these motherfuckers. You think this shit is real? Wait until we go to level 2. But that's where they introduced Mr. Charles. They were like, okay, to reduce the risk, we have to let him know that we're in a dream in order for him to agree to reduce, so the security won't be attacking us.
Yeah.
But Mr. Charles don't always work, or didn't work, is what Arthur said. He was like, bro, that shit didn't work. But they had to do something because they would end up fighting the projections in level 2. And we saw the projections were fucking crazy in level 3. So imagine doing that on all 3 levels. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mr. Charles was the security. Hey, do y'all think Arthur was trying to steal a kiss from Ariana?
Yeah, that was supposed to be cute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because she kind of smiled too.
Wait, he was trying to what? Still, oh yeah, he was. He said it. Yeah.
Yeah, he said it.
Oh, he was like, yeah, I thought that would work, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, he did.
Okay. Because you normally see that in movies. It was like, oh, we're gonna fake kiss to throw off. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
But any thoughts on Mr. Charles? But we just basically in the hotel scene, and
Mr. Charles.
Who the fuck was Mr. Charles?
Mr. Charles was Cobb playing as Mr. Charles, as basically he was saying, I'm your head of security, and you're in a dream right now. So basically, call off the dogs.
See, that confused me too, because I was like, wait a minute, you just said you're not supposed to reveal yourself, and now you're revealing yourself. I don't get what's happening.
That's what created more tension, because
they
told us, Arthur told us watching that shit didn't work. And but it was also a way to get security to back down.
Yeah.
And then that's when they came in and also used, the forger came in and was basically made it seem like Peter Browning betrayed him and that he was behind the kidnapping in level 2.
Right.
I thought that was Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy was the woman at the bar.
Yes.
And then, damn.
I'm telling you, this movie, I just give up every time. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's happening.
So Tom Hardy was the woman at the bar. He was able to steal his wallet.
Mm-hmm. You don't remember the woman Fisher was talking to?
That was Tom Hardy?
That was Tom Hardy.
When did y'all find that out?
When you get on the elevator.
Because he started, because
Tom. Oh, that's right, because the reflection.
Reflection,
And he was fucking with Sato. And Sato like, oh, that's cute. And remember when he saw Peter Browning, where he was like, oh, is this one of your tricks? But
I thought he meant trick like a hoe.
That's funny.
But no, it was actually Browning.
Oh,
so this was another level of deception in Inception.
I can't do it. I cannot do
it. It is a lot, bro. I believe people like fucking nominated this shit so we could do all this fucking talking and acrobatics and shit. Yeah, I think they slick.
Yeah, probably, and I'm sure they all think this is an amazing film.
Yeah,
which I'm sure it is, but
they just want to hear us fucking talk about it.
It goes so far over my head, I cannot follow it.
So all this take, but they're accomplished mission. So now they go under to go to level 3.
I call it the snow level.
Yeah, the snow fortress. Yeah, the snow level is where they are now, and then that's when.
So now you got hotel.
So this is level 3. So this means this is a dream within a dream of a dream.
Yep.
That's what I was telling my girl last night. I was like, this is when I'm really done. Yeah. So I'm just like, bro, come on, bro. Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
It was already confusing enough. Why are you going to a third level dream?
Sleep on a plane.
Mm-hmm.
Now you sleep on the van, and now you sleep on the hotel.
See, nah, bro.
Sleep on the hotel to be in a snow level.
And
And
I'm
Arthur
sleep on my
stayed
couch.
behind
Arthur
because
stayed-
Arthur had to do
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
kick.
he had to wake them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had to do the kick.
That's too
And I
much.
think Eames was in charge of the kick on level 3.
Yeah.
Well, he became in charge of the kick on level 3 because Maul crazy ass came up and shot Fisher.
Oh, yeah.
But did you guys like how like Nolan was kind of weaving in like the external mission with like Cobb's like internal struggles, because that was present throughout this
Yeah.
whole thing.
I didn't like it at first because I felt like they was doing too much, but then I realized that okay, that added a different level of stakes.
Uncertain.
Yeah,
Because in
yeah,
level
yeah.
2, the kids kept popping up and shit, which the world would turn around and look at him. He had to get back to his reality, which probably is why, Rod, when Arthur said that shit didn't work with Mr. Charles last time, this probably is why.
Yeah,
Because, that's probably why it didn't work.
right.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, you guys, man. But yeah, anyway, going back to, but yeah, so all this stuff is going down. So then we are told that because damn, I forgot. So Yusef is now being assaulted. Like he is driving this van, and they're just like tearing that van up, and he goes early to jump off the bridge. And Arthur, wait, did all this happen on the second level? Or did this happen
This
on the
happened
third
on the
level when he
second.
was like, oh, he went too soon?
Yeah,
the second level.
This is where he was in the hotel. He's like, oh, he went too soon because he heard the music. So you hear the music, yeah.
Yeah. So he done drove off the damn van. He done drove the van off the damn shit. So that's going to kick off the kick. So then that van is going to hit the water in 10 seconds. In level 2, they had 20 minutes.
20 minutes. That's what the
20
20 minutes
minutes.
came in. So that's why I was like, if it's 20 minutes for real, that shit's fucking dope.
And then on the third level, they had 60 minutes. So 60 minutes to complete their mission. And they were like, we can still do it. This is the part that really just blew me away, because I'm like, because the whole time Nolan is showing us the van falling.
Yeah.
We see Arthur, and then and going back to the zero gravity fighting scene, just fucking incredible. Arthur was about that business.
He
bro.
was.
Arthur was good.
And when he shot him and he fell, like that shit was crazy. That shit looked real. When he shot him and he fucking head hit the damn elevator, I was like,
Man.
God damn.
And he doing all this shit while on the third level, they're trying to figure out how the fuck they're gonna complete that mission.
Yeah.
And on top of that, because Fisher's dead, this motherfucker is in limbo. So they gotta go a fourth level to limbo.
Dom's level.
Bruh.
That's Dom's level. That's the world he created.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Dom?
Dom is
Cobb.
it's Cobb.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, Cobb. So he has to go to Cobb.
Cobb's level.
So yeah. Which,
I think his name is Dominic or something like
yeah,
that.
but and Ariana, she knows shit is fucked up. But it was her. She came up with the plan because Cobb was like, all right, well, shit, mission fucked up. We got to go.
Yeah.
Because Sato died because he threw the grenade. He had to hold people off. Well, no, all this was happening. I'm getting backtrack. Hold on. Yeah. So anyway, man, this shit was. You're like when Ma just came up and just basically shot the fuck out of Fisher.
I just didn't understand what I was like, okay, so I knew that she was a figment of his imagination, but I thought at some point they were going to reveal that she was actually somebody else that was hacking their way into the dream. But I was just, all of that just started to make me really fucking annoyed with Cobb. I'm like, you're a selfish piece of shit. You got all these people wrapped up in your nonsense. But again, I just kept thinking I missed something, because I was like, there has to be something bigger, because this guy's not a good guy. He's an asshole. But yeah, when she came up and shot Fisher, I was like, well, that didn't work.
Because remember,
out.
didn't she? Because Ariana met Maul because she fucking around when she was.
Yeah, when she went down in the basement.
Well, oh yeah, I forgot
And
about
she
that.
was screaming at her.
Oh yeah, when she went around in the basement. But remember when she was building the worlds, and Cobb was like, "You need to stop doing that shit, because you stop doing that shit, these motherfuckers gonna attack you." And then Maul came up. I think Maul killed her or something like that, and she was like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah.
I'm like, but that scared the fuck out of her, because Ariana was like, "Nah, this shit, that motherfucker crazy."
Yeah.
And you're sending them into this level. That's why Ariana was like, "No, I got to go on this mission, because they don't know what's going on, and you ain't telling them."
Right.
Yeah.
So she's an asshole too, because she should have been like, yo, just so y'all know, this motherfucker got some problems, and there's this white chick that just keeps showing up killing people because he hasn't gone to therapy. So So y'all go ahead and take that into account.
Yeah, but I do want to go back to that whole basement level because she wasn't supposed to go down there. You're gonna take her ass running down there and go to the damn basement.
I would have too because she knew Cobb was lying about some shit, and he was.
Well, it was good that she did.
She
She was nosy, but at first I was like that. I'm like, man, she nosy as fuck.
That shit pissed me off every time I watch it. It's like, why you keep going down to the basement? He told you don't go down there,
Right?
and you took her ass down there anyway. That's why Maul deserves to whoop your ass. but nah, man. Yeah, rewatching, I was like, man, this this zero gravity fight scene was crazy.
This is definitely one of those movies. Well, I forgot where it came up at when it's like, is it like rewatching it again? When you watch it again, and this is definitely one of those ones where even though I've seen it before, it's like watching it all over again. I only saw it once.
Yeah?
Yeah, I only saw it. This
Damn.
is my second time seeing it. So I saw it back then, and then now. It's one that I always wanted to go back and watch. I just never did. If I did, I just saw scenes of it. I didn't see the whole thing straight through. I didn't sit down and watch it all the way through.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a long time. I probably have seen it twice, so this probably is my third time watching it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was.
So yeah, same. So I saw it the first time when it came out, and I probably seen it twice if you add the times I might have seen it just kind of in passing on TV or something like that. But this is the second actual full sit down watch I've had. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So man, just everything that's going on, and it's just the way he shows each level. It's just always just gets me because the van gets closer to the water, bro. And it's just like, and you're just like, oh my God, are they gonna actually do it? But again, Ariande, it was her idea. She was like, no, we can still go do it. We just got to go to limbo to do it. Eames just got to set off the chargers to bring us back. Man, then Cobb was like, Maul has Fisher. And we find Maul. Then we'll find Fisher. And Fisher was tied up. And then that's when we get the reveal that he was responsible for Maul's death because he planted the idea in her head. And she couldn't really let this whole thing go. But and then of course, it's crazy. All this stuff is happening. Arthur is like, how do I create a kick with zero gravity?
Oh yeah, that was smart.
Man,
that was so smart.
And we didn't even really know what he was doing, but he's just setting all these. Get in the elevator.
Yeah,
man, that was smart.
Yeah,
that was smart.
Because the pressure from the elevator would make them bounce back. Because if it's zero gravity, you follow that part. So on the hotel level, there was zero gravity because of the van, right? So the kick wouldn't work on that level because there's no way to actually make them fall.
Oh, to jolt or whatever.
So that's why he put them on the elevator to make them hit once you set the elevator, once you set the explosive off because of the pressure. So the pressure will create the kick.
He can't just slap the shit out of him?
No.
Remember earlier he said you're right.
They're heavily sedated.
And you remember he slapped Arthur and Arthur didn't wake up. It has to be a fall or water. It was water, right? Water's one of them, right?
Water was one of them, but that's
it's the fall.
Yeah, it's the fall. Yeah.
I thought they did say it was water.
Water is the first in the
with the first kick. That's what the van was falling in.
Yeah.
So you couldn't do the water in zero gravity.
No, I know, but I thought they were saying that like it's either you. I don't know.
No, I think when you're that heavily sedated, you have to fall somehow.
Yeah, you have to fall.
But water wouldn't do it though.
No, water wouldn't do it. It
has to be some type of impact. He said, no matter how, and he's right. No matter how sleep you are, your ass will always feel when you about to fall over.
Oh yeah.
He said that.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. So yeah, it's really a lot in this movie that like the level of details is in.
Nah, you have to be precise. Like any false move can contradict what you're trying to do in the movie, and
they have to be synchronized perfectly. And that's why when he went early, it fucked everything up. So, and on level 3, it's a full assault team, and Eames was handling his business because he took out a lot of them motherfuckers. But he has to set charges too because he has to get the other kick to get them out of limbo.
Right.
And that has to be synced up with the music. And all of this stuff create these triggers. And Sato has to basically hold off the fort so Eames can set the damn charges. So they can get out. And all of this stuff is happening while Arthur's on level 2, wrapping them around in string to get to the elevator. The van is still falling. And remember, that took place in 10 seconds. He's doing all this shit in 20, and they doing this shit in an hour.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's insane. So, but we're in limbo now. And this is where, like, we deal with a lot of the emotions of what Cobb is dealing with. And Cobb, I guess this is his therapy part, Mike, where he finally confronts Mal and, you know, has to accept that she's just a projection and he has to let her go. And Ariane shot Mal.
I was like, good job, girl.
But how did you guys feel about like him kind of coming to terms with his guilt?
That was another thing too. Before we come to terms,
Yeah, go
with
ahead,
guilt.
bro.
They shot Sato, and so he was being affected at each level too. Like remember when the zero gravity, like blood was coming out of his mouth, so you see blood droplets or whatever.
But they said in each level the pain get lessens.
Yeah, lessons. That's why, like in that level, it was just like he was just kind of, it was just like little blood here and there. Yeah. But in the other one, he was just pretty much down.
But Cobb knew. He was like, yeah. He said Cobb was like, well, we ain't gotten there yet. Well, we kind of there.
We kind of there now.
Yeah, Cobb was like, well, yeah, Sato dead by now, so
Yeah.
I gotta stay here anyway. But did you like him coming to terms with his guilt, the reconciliation of that?
Yeah. I'm just like, bro, you could have done this a lot earlier. You got everybody down here fucked up because your punk ass couldn't go face your fears and face your feelings that you're an asshole. So this is another one of those things where, again, I just kept feeling like I was missing something because I was just like, that's it, dude? That's all you had to do? You could have done this like an hour and a half ago. Before you took them down there, you could have took your ass into that little room when you were going down there by yourself and you could have faced your fucking fear then. Because he should have known that this was going to affect the mission. So I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, he knew.
Yeah.
He knew it was
You're
going
an
to affect
asshole.
it.
What you guys think of the world that Cobb built?
It was dope. Again.
in Mal.
I mean, ahead of its time, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Ahead of its time, bro.
Yeah, she was like, you built all this? I was like, yeah, we were down here a long time. 50 years.
Yeah.
50
They grew old
years.
together.
Yeah,
they
dream
grew
of a
older.
dream
So
of a
they
dream.
really did grow. I thought he was just
I think
saying
they-
that shit.
No, I think they actually grew old together.
Yeah, they showed it. She got short and chubby, and he got like a little wide too, and they both had gray hair, and they were walking down the beach. So yeah, they'd been down there for 50
I thought
years.
that was fake. I thought he was just trying to trick her in order to let them go.
Well, shit, it might
He
be.
could have
I don't
been,
fucking
but
know,
they
man.
showed it, so I thought
Yeah.
maybe it
Yeah,
was
okay.
real. Yeah,
Yeah, because I thought he created that. I thought he was planning another idea in her head.
he could have.
Yeah,
he could have.
You
He
know.
could have.
playing one in my head too, because I thought he was telling the truth.
But it kind of, but now hearing you guys say it now, it kind of actually makes sense that they
Yeah, because it's
50
like-
years.
At the end of the day, it's still a dream. So it's just like, yeah, we did grow old together, but he
Yeah.
can reverse that shit.
But how fucked up is it though, Rod? Is you there without your kids though, right? The kids weren't there, were they?
I don't think the kids were there. No,
Yeah, you 50 years without your kids. Would you do an exception for that?
Wait, why would the kids not be there?
I don't.
Because I thought they.
No. Yeah, they just didn't show the kids.
Yeah, I
the kids
thought
would
they
have
were
been
there.
there, but they just didn't show the kids.
Because that's why in real life he was telling her, we have to get back to our kids, and then she kept saying, well, the kids are just a projection, right?
Oh,
Because the kids were in the dream.
Okay,
Or the dream of a dream in a dream.
that makes sense. So they did create projections of the kids, so the kids would be there. It's just for him, he didn't see their faces when he was in there, so he couldn't look at their faces because it was a memory. He didn't have a memory of their face, so that's why he can never see what the kids look like. But when she called the kids, James and Philippa, that's why he turned away. So he wouldn't see their face because they were basically projections, right, Rod? In limbo?
Yeah, I think so.
And he didn't want to, okay. And now,
That part I'm confused about, but I think that's very minute detail though
yeah.
to the story.
But I think it would kind of also add a little bit to it, like, but just to even think about it. But that's me just being in my head about that little thing. But either way I go, man, Fisher finally got this thing with his mom, with his dad, and this was the inception point because they revitalized Fisher, so they got him, and basically they did the defibrillator, so he was alive, and he went to talk to his dad. Mm-hmm. What'd you guys think about what his dad said to him? About he was like, I'm this.
Yeah, it was he was just disappointed that you would try to be tried. Yeah.
Not that, man, bro.
Disappointed that you tried.
Tried to be like him, I think. Tried to be like him. He don't want him to be like him. He wanted to be his own person.
Yeah.
But this whole time he thought he was saying that he was a disappointment.
Which in the real world, he probably was a disappointment because he couldn't live up to his father's image. But the inception for them is to plant the opposite, which is mean I'm disappointed that you tried to be me, be your own man. Bro, that's man, I don't know how my dad feel. My dad told me some shit like that, bro. Or even my dad told me I was disappointed. Like, damn, that's the worst. Ass shit,
yeah,
bro.
disappointed is the worst. But disappointed trying to be like me makes it seem like I wasn't the best, be better.
Yeah.
So that actually is a good thing.
Yeah. And the core of the inception. So that was the inception point. And then,
but it wasn't even really his dad, though.
He don't know that.
He don't know. He thought he's in a. That's what I'm saying. He's in a dream sequence. He think it's real.
So it's not even that deep. It's not even really your daddy. So at some point you're gonna realize that wasn't really your daddy that said that shit.
Nah, that's why they 3 layers deep. If it was like,
so
yeah.
If they're 3 levels deep, then he's just gonna think it's a memory, not a. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that's why they had to go. Yeah,
got it.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm now understanding that part.
Yeah.
So that's the whole idea of the inception. You have to go so deep that they think it's a memory versus a dream.
That's why the wife committed suicide because she thought it was real.
I got that part.
So that's the same thing with him. He gonna think it's real.
Oh wait, so
it just won't be as negative as what happened with
right. So Cobb went 3 levels with his wife.
They both were, yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that part. I thought he just was plugging shit into her brain in the second level.
They both were right. They both were experimenting with dreams and how far deep in the dreams that they can go. Right, Rod. But they both were in it together and they did it. But I think what happened with them is they were creating like memories or real world.
Yeah.
They lost track of reality. Right,
lost track of reality. Yeah.
And they got so far down in there, they thought the shit was real.
But so he was down there for 50 years, and 50 years translates to how much time on Earth?
24 hours, I think. It was almost a day.
Okay.
I think
so
I can do the.
Because I was about to say, didn't he get hungry or something? But okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And I'll ask.
No, don't worry about it. It's not.
Well,
that deep.
I was kind of curious. How long is 50 years in the real world? But anyway, yeah. So that's what happened with them. I don't know. But at some point, Cobb started to realize that shit was off. So yeah.
Yeah, that whole sequence was interesting. The whole world he created, and when they finally figured out what he had to do. But by that point, I'm just so lost and ready for this to be over.
Let's see, 5 minutes equals an hour. This thing didn't really say.
Oh, fuck that. Well, if 5 minutes is an hour, what's 5 times?
Well, we're talking about 50 years, though. We have to
24 times 50, and then multiply that times.
It's 24. I thought they said 5. They were in there a day.
Right? It would be yeah, I think. Let me see. So if you do 24 hours in a day. Oh, no. Sorry, you have to start with. Fuck me. There's 24 hours in the day. So how many? Okay, so 24 times
let's see, 24 hours
365 days. So that's 8,760 hours. And multiply that times 50.
Oh, they were there for it. Yeah, because they had kids too.
I'm not doing this. Never
I'm
sorry I asked. Let's go.
Reddit, y'all hook us up because I have to type this in a couple of different ways to get the right answer. Yeah, because they were so deep that anyway,
Never mind.
Started to distort. But anyway, so while all of this happened though, the kicks, like the way Nolan did this shit with the van hitting and the synchronized kicks.
The avalanche.
Yes, the avalanche.
Yeah.
I forgot about the avalanche because the avalanche was because because what triggered the avalanche? It was a kick that happened too soon or something, right?
It was like an explosion, but I forgot actually what.
Oh, I thought it was a remnant from the charges from the other level.
Maybe.
Yeah, I forgot. It was something happened where was it the bump? I forgot exactly what triggered the avalanche, but it was a sign that they needed to hurry the fuck up because the avalanche happened before they all went inside.
But they heard the music there too.
I think the avalanche happened from the kick.
Okay.
On another level, and it started to trigger, and that was a warning for them that the kick had started, and that they needed to hurry up, and finish the mission. But either way it go, so everything started happening. So Cobb was like, "I'm gonna stay behind, get Sato, because Sato's dead. I gotta go find him." Ariane falls off and
said, "Don't get lost, don't get lost, or don't lose yourself, or something like that."
So that kick began, and all this stuff happened at the same time. Fucking insane, bro.
And they
from limbo to the charges on level 3 to the elevator charges to the water.
The timing is just
and where they at still, Rod?
On the plane.
On the fucking plane, bro.
But we don't go to the plane here. We go to the beach, back to the beach to where we started in the beginning of the movie.
And that's when Fisher was like, "Yeah, I'm going to be my own man."
Oh, yeah, we go there first. Yeah, we go to that part. And then we go to where...
Which was the forger.
Yeah.
Peter Browning.
Oh, yeah, that whole pan to reveal this Tom Hardy was dope.
Yeah. But then we go, where was it?
We go back to the beginning when he was in the ocean and he had to meet back up with Sato.
Yeah.
Yep. So we go loop all the way back around.
Yeah.
Time loop.
I paused this shit and I wound it back. I was like, wait, what the fuck? When did he get to the water? But
that's when because of the
and
limbo place.
Yeah.
Yep. And what he said, I don't want to be an old man. What's the line? Living with regrets? Shit. I wrote it down. But they said that whole line because they had been saying it throughout the whole fucking movie, over and over again.
Yeah.
But that's when he started sending line. I guess that she was like, "You came for me," but he had been down there a long fucking time.
Yeah, he's old as fuck.
Yeah, but he had built the whole world himself in limbo. So so all that was dope.
Yeah, old man Don alone or something like that.
Yeah. I had it, but I reorganized my notes when I got ready.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact quote.
What was Sato's quote? But anyway, I thought that was dope. And then we see him reach the gun, and then they wake up on the plane.
Yep.
We think. Here it is. Do you want to take a leap of faith or become an old man filled with regret, waiting to die alone? Man, that shit, bro. That's a hell of a line. Which is basically what he was doing. But he came and rescued him. I think just the whole idea of like they lived 50 years in a world, Cobb and his wife. Sato lived a whole new life in limbo where he became an old man. All while flying on a plane.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane. Just to start processing those things happening, bro.
Yeah.
Man, it's trippy, man.
It is.
Yep. So let's get to the ending, man. So Cobb makes it back. Everything works out. We have this very Ethan Hunt Mission Impossible esque sort of ending where he sees everybody, kind of looks at him, but he don't talk to them. Walks past. He runs into his grandfather. I think that's his father, or it was his father.
Was it? I don't know. Because I knew he was a professor. That's how he got old girl.
Yeah. Who is? I thought that was his father because he was talking about the kids. But that was Professor somebody.
Yeah, he's a professor, but I don't know if he was related to him or not.
Yeah, that was Michael Caine play. There was Professor Milton, even somebody. But either way it go, So yeah, Kane. So when Sato woke up, he looked around and he immediately made the call. He went to customs. He got through, and then you had the Ethan Hunt Mission Impossible walk through where everybody's going their own separate way. He goes to see the kids, and we see for the first time the children's face. He spins the top.
That little boy looked crazy. I thought that was a fucking nightmare.
It's Maul's father. It's Maul's father.
It is his father?
Yep. So he is the grand.
Oh, her father. Oh, her father.
Her father, not his. Yep.
Got you. Interesting.
So, did he make it out or not?
We don't know because the top looks like it's going to topple, but it cuts off before it does. So
that shit was genius. That shit was great. It was perfect. It was perfect. It was fucking perfect.
Yep, a confusing ending for a confusing ass movie.
Well, it wasn't confusing. It was just like, leave the viewer up to decide whether or not.
Basically, the way I looked at it is almost like there was an Inception placed in us. When you think.
Knick-knack, paddywhack.
Now think about it. We just watched it. So you have the beginning of the movie, the ending of the movie, and you have this whole time loop that just took place. They planted this whole idea of what Inception is, and we had a chance to see this whole top spinning.
Yeah.
So we get to the end of the movie, we don't know what's real or what isn't.
Facts. Still don't.
So Nolan planted this idea in our mind. Remember, Rod, what did he say? What's the worst thing ever? It's an idea, because ideas can grow.
No, yeah, for sure.
And people, based on who you are, you can walk away with an ending that suits you.
Yeah. 20 years later, Mike's still confused.
Yep.
So was this an anniversary review?
I think it's 15.
So.
Yeah, I think 15-year anniversary. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
this will be 20, right?
Oh.
Wait. I'm sorry. No, you're
2010,
right. 15.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I think that's, I don't know. I'm with you, Rod. I think it's such a great ending, because
It is.
the first time, when I watched it the first time, I was like, what the fuck? Like, he didn't make it out?
Right.
But then I also, like, rewatching, I'm like, well, throughout the whole movie, we never saw the kid's face. So not seeing the kid's face is like, no, him not seeing the kid's face is like, he doesn't have a memory of what their face looked like. So when you finally see the kid's face, one could walk away and be like, oh yeah, he's back because we finally seen the kid's face.
How long's he been gone?
That is the other thing. How old them kids should be by now. We don't know. They never told us how long he's been away from his kids.
This is a dream then, because those kids are the same size as they were when he saw them in the dream earlier.
And weren't they wearing the same outfit?
Probably. So he's still stuck in the dream. Because them kids, for him to be away from them long enough to where he forgets what they look like, this had to be years.
I don't think he forgot what they looked like. He just didn't have a memory of what they looked like.
Because he left.
Because he left. He never. He left before he could see their face. So everything that he was seeing when he was dreaming was a memory
of that moment.
Right.
Yes.
But y'all are saying that wait, repeat that again. When you say he didn't forget what they look like, what?
So when he's in the dream, when he was sedated, and when Ariana knows the ass came in there, everything in there, she said, is a memory.
Right. I got that part.
So because it's a memory and he left without seeing his kid's face, he only remembers the kids playing in the yard.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And that's the only thing that keeps replaying over and over again, because that's the memory that he created.
So he knows what his kids look like. Got it. Okay,
which is probably why when Maul called their name and they started turning around, he looked away. Because he didn't want to get confused again and lose track of reality. But I Googled it and asked, and they said that they're speculating that it's probably been about 2 years. They never gave us an answer, so we don't really know.
Got it. Okay.
Which would explain the kids not aging that much and looking very similar to how they were when they left.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But like you said, we see the top start to wobble, but the movie cut off.
No, that was a smart way to end the movie. It's a really smart way to end the movie.
Yeah.
Nah, I like it.
So anyway. Yeah, man.
Nah, it's a cool flick. I might watch it again after talking to y'all.
Yeah.
Just to see if it makes more sense. But This has always been one of them films where I'm just like, I'm not smart enough to enjoy this. This is too much. It's too complicated. Even though it's not time travel, it feels too close to time travel. So I can't do it.
Once you understand the rules, it makes it a little easier to watch.
I've tried, man. Again, this is just like with anything with that show Dark, any of those fucking time travel shits. I'm like, look, y'all explain the rules, but I'm just fucking lost. And watching this movie, I just start to get frustrated. And then I'm just like, I don't know what's happening, so I give up.
No, I feel you. No, I feel that.
Yeah, they definitely play around a lot with time and stuff like that. So yeah, but nah, it's definitely it was good to go back and rewatch it. I'll say that. I definitely
it's one of those ones I always meant to go back and watch, and I just never did. This is my second time watching it, like all the way through. I saw it when it came out, and I probably saw like, you know how stuff be on TV or whatever. I think I might have saw some throughout the years, but this is the second time I've actually sat down and watched it all the way through. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Because I think it sticks with you, right? You know, and you know, it's like it's one of those like, man, I got it. I don't want to like ruin it by going back, because the experience kind of is with you. Like you remember that experience, like, damn, man, that shit was crazy. But nah, like having an understanding how everything works and then watching it with that understanding kind of adds a little bit to it for me. And but I think a hurdle for me has always been, it's a long ass fucking movie.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we have the signature slow motion thing that Nolan does, right? That's the signature move when the van hit and the boom.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know how he did it back then. I can't remember if that type of slow mo was, when did Matrix come out?
It was in the 90s. But that is definitely one of his signature, like,
it is
things
now.
with this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I saw it, oh, that's his thing. Matrix.
Yeah, it is now.
Yeah. So, but going back now, years later, I was like, oh shit, you know.
Yeah.
Seeing it in other movies. Matrix was 1999.
Okay, so Matrix probably was. They really revolutionized filmmaking, and I think I talked about that when we reviewed it. But this definitely was another level of it right here.
Man, and they fuck with your head too, bro. Like this whole thing about dreams and how time works and stuff like that. Yeah, it's fuck.
It's like a new Matrix. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But anyway, that's it, man. Yeah, I have fun talking about this one and going back and rewatching it. Yeah, it's my type of sci-fi film, action type of film that's you know, heady, and you have all these different things that you have to grasp with, and all these concepts and ideas. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. But yeah, 4 Oscars at the 83rd Academy Awards: Best Cinematography, Best
Makes
Sound
sense.
Editing,
Makes
Best
sense.
Sound Mixing, and Best Visual Effects.
All of that makes sense.
Yep.
It's really well done. It's just, it's confusing.
Yep. So we're gonna leave it there, man. We appreciate you guys, and let us know what you guys think about Inception as well. We would love to hear your thoughts.
Yep.
And we'll catch you guys next time. We out. Peace.